One of the main storylines in Will Trent Season 3 deals with the fallout from Will and Angie's breakup, and it only goes to show why they shouldn't be together, especially after Episode 9, This Kid's Gonna Be Alright. The two characters have been in an on-and-off relationship for decades, ever since they were teenagers in foster care. Will and Angie have never been able to stay together for very long for various reasons. However, after Will's betrayal during the Will Trent Season 2 finale, their relationship has seemingly, finally, come to a permanent end, as many will recall, seeing as it's one of the most monumental moments in the show. Will arrested Angie at the end of Will Trent Season 2 for tampering with evidence and making false statements regarding the murder of Lenny Broussard. Now, in Season 3, Will and Angie, who wasn't charged and got her job back, are trying to move forward. They agree they can never be lovers again and are just trying to maintain their working relationship. Consequently, Will and Angie have both found new love interests, and while Will's romance is stable, Angie's dating life is a bit more chaotic. Angie's first date with Seth in Will Trent Season 3 highlights why she isn't ready for a relationship yet. The date is a disaster. Angie meets Dr. Seth MacDale when a car hits him on the side of the road in Will Trent Season 3, Episode 8. She takes him to the hospital, and sparks fly between the two. So, Angie and Seth go to a restaurant for their first date in Episode 9. It doesn't exactly go smoothly, thanks to Angie jumping to conclusions instead of communicating like someone would in a healthy relationship. Unfortunately, Angie's actions demonstrate how she's not ready to date after her breakup with Will. When Seth goes to the bathroom, Angie spots a wedding ring on his keychain that he left on the table. She searches his wallet to investigate further and finds photos of Seth with a woman, and she immediately thinks she has solved the case. Angie believes Seth is married and cheating on his wife with her. Meanwhile, I'm watching the episode and yelling at the screen, "He's a widower." It's obvious from the get-go how this story will play out, and Seth later reveals that his wife died, confirming my suspicions and making Angie look like a fool. It certainly doesn't help when Angie becomes a hypocrite in Will Trent Season 3, Episode 9. After she finds out the truth, Angie blames Seth for not being honest with her. However, she wasn't exactly open about her past with him. Ultimately, all this mess suggests Angie isn't ready for a relationship yet, even if she and Seth make up and share their first kiss by the end of This Kid's Gonna Be Alright. Angie's communication and commitment problems haven't simply been solved overnight. Will and Angie's breakup allows him to move forward romantically. Will is dating Marion. Will and Marion in Will Trent Season 3, Episode 8. Aside from Angie's evident issues in Will Trent Season 3, Will is thriving in his new relationship. Angie breaking up with him, and metaphorically releasing Will at the end of Will Trent Season 3, Episode 4, has allowed him to finally move on from their romance. Will knows there is no future for them. As a result, Will can move forward romantically, while Angie is still stuck in her old ways. Why Will is effectively moving on from the split but Angie struggles. Will and Angie's relationships in Season 3 are quite different. Will and Angie's struggles over the years in Will Trent all circle back to Angie's inability to communicate or commit to their relationship. Will certainly didn't make it easy. He was overbearing at times and always wanted to play the hero. Fast forward to Season 3, Will doesn't feel the need to be Marion's savior, which is partly why he's able to move on from Angie much more easily than she can. Meanwhile, Angie's issues persist and carry over into her new relationship. All this to say, Angie should take some time and attend therapy before she jumps back into dating in Will Trent Season 3.